Today I'm going to talk to you guys about how we make labels for our grocery store products. We use this little printer. It's made by Brother. There's lots of them out there. These are most often used for printing receipts at retail stores. And they just burn the image into the paper. And so you've got to do it black and white. That's the trade-off. But it's a really inexpensive way to label your products. When I was looking to get my stuff in grocery stores, the first thing I thought is I would try to mimic what was already there, and those are these full color labels. And if you want to get those printed, they'll cost you anywhere between 50 cents and $1 a piece, which is quite a substantial cost on your product. So that means you either charge for it in the product, raising your price to the end user, or you eat the cost yourself and make less profit on your product. So when I priced everything out, I just determined that it wasn't really that good of an investment because it isn't really that important. If you can make a nice label that's black and white, what's wrong with doing a black and white label? And it's easy and it's cheap. This costs pennies opposed to a printed label that I would have to get at a professional printer that could cost, like I said, anywhere between 50 cents and $1. So we found this is just a really good alternative to doing it. And these kind of printers, they just come with a program that you make the labels in, and so you'll have to design your logo and your label in another program like Photoshop, or I actually just use Pages in Mac. So it's really simple. I mean, I had that logo before, that's been around for a long time, but I just put it in, put some nice font in there, and there you go. Actually, I think my girlfriend helped me. I had to give her credit there. But yeah, just simple label, very inexpensive, and you know, if you're going to sell stuff through a third party and it's going to sit on a shelf, you more or less need to have a logo. I mean, there's some stores that buy stuff that isn't labeled and they'll just put it as local, but personal branding is really important to having people recognize your farm, because you know, I've been in business for 7 years on my farm, and if we had bags of greens in a grocery store and it didn't have our name on them, then people wouldn't know it was us. So we want people to see our product and recognize our brand, and then they know where else they can support us as well. So personal brand is pretty important. So I just thought I'd show this to you guys because it's a really inexpensive way to make labels. I use two kinds of labels. I can just open this up, and I've got the wide labels, which is just the one you saw, but then I can just reload this different roll, which is a more narrow label, which I use for I think we use this for our basil and for our carrots and our cherry tomatoes when we have them. So it's just for a different size bag. But you know, this is a really cheap way to do it. So hope you guys have found that helpful. Check out this printer, Brother QL700. I'll put the link below. And if you found that helpful, please hit the subscribe button right now. Please like and share these videos with your friends, and check out my website at theurbanfarmer.co, where you can check out my online course, my one-day workshop, my book, or you can make a donation to the show. And that you can do specifically at theurbanfarmer.co/support. And it really allows me to take the time to make these videos for you guys. And I really appreciate those of you that do donate to the show. It's a huge help. So thank you, and we'll see you again.